Oh, right. Back what we was doing. Sup, partners? Me, Code Free, and someone suggested me I should put my freaking camera back on. Well, it sucks, so I'm gonna tell you. But, anyways, right now, I'm trying to. Last time you already seen the last episode, I'm trying to benefit all three of these ladies right here, and trying to figure out how will I be able to do that. And I think I forgot who I got this for. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna end up picking Sayori the most because I don't know which one is her. I picked Promise. Dang it. Well, at the same time, by knowing. Oh my gosh! Yes, it's only. What the hell's Doki Doki? Of course, and I'm eventually gonna end up remembering this. Give. I gotta think of freaking anime stuff. A typical anime for this girl, and this girl's a balanced person. I have to think of the darkest things for Yuri. So, don't ask how I remember their names because I've been reading their names like forever, like literally forever. So, parfait for you, romance, and what the? Determination, misfortune, sugar, disown, pain. Okay, I gotta get to you now. I gotta get to the middle. Swimsuit, pink, kitty. It's easy to do hers. I just have to think of intellectual. Oh my gosh, extraordinary, beauty. Oh gosh darn it, I got more Sayori than anything. But hey, it's cool. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. And you, subscriber guy, yeah, I'm not gonna cry. Someone said I'm actually gonna cry. I want to know when. I want to know when. And why I have one headphone on so I don't have to hear myself yelling, because I can't hear anything once I have the other one on. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. I forgot how I did this girl's voice. Can't believe. I don't know. No water. Great. Hi, Bree. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Well, it's never gonna happen, and I can't do it, and it's not gonna happen. Period. If anybody knows how to do Ruby's voice, I'm trying to fit it for this character, and then Yuri, I'm trying to bust out a Raven from Teen Titans because she's like a dark humored character, and for Natsuki, sorry I forgot her name. I was supposed to try to do, I don't know, a typical character voice. I don't know. I just picked a random one, and what is that chick's name? Oh well, I don't remember her name, but I'm trying to make her sound like a leader. That's pretty simple. Thing to get you in a good mood. All right, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom or clubroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Pri to lend me some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I guess I should get closer to the mic when I do her voice. I can't hear myself. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all she told you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki to make them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ouch. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, tumbles onto the desk. I think I know who. Ow! What was? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Exactly. That one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Anyways, Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the clubroom. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I can't read. Oh my god. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? I could choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Okay. This game is strange. Why am I still doing this? All of them wants my D. So, there's no win-win. We need another guy in this club so I don't feel lonely, because I might need a little backup. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pri. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Huh. You know what? If there was a guy, I would call him closet perv. I'm not saying names. Pray, pray! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to go with me? Supplies? What for? You know, how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. I'm gonna kill myself. Are you going with Pri to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with them. Aw, I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay? Okay. Ready, Pri? Yep. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. Yeah, club room. I didn't want to say classroom. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the next festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hey, me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage. And recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Free! You're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons out to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Pri, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. And as the years went by, I began to hold myself up in a room more and more. And so going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alrighty. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. And a smack comes up. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. If I could sound like Yoshi doing that, I think I would be happy about my life. Seriously. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull... Bruh. By the waist and pull her out of the closet? Brother, I see what you doing. I ain't stupid. Anyways, back to the story. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Hey! Where would I even find ice around this time? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from this pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Even I'm not sure I just read her part again in my voice. What are you saying? Stupid wire. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice packy rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. And in just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stinks. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. So, that's good. Hey, Bray. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do. Remember a little. Maybe I remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ray, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing out all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Bree? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff. I'm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Prey. Oh well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Yeah. Okay, anyways, okay. Uh Monica. Hi again, Pri. How's the rain going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. God dang it! I want to quit this game. Everything I picked, it went to her. The whole time. I was like, okay. Next one I'm going to do, it's cutesy. That's the easiest one I could do. You two are like a dynamic duel. You know what? It's kill me now. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But do you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club? Don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. I can't read that. Can't read that. Can't read that. Cut funny. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violet, green, granting. I can't. Oh, waveform. What is that? Hold up. Let me get a little closer. I can't read it. Squeaking, screeching, breathing, sign, cuisine. Oh my gosh. Like playing a chalkboard on the turntable. Like playing my man Fiato on a piece of crust and endless poem of yes. Lend me. Oh. If I push that. Godly. You know what? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry for you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the words or noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You see? Did you just see? What you know about that? Suspicious. Suspicious. How you know about me saving my game? It says right there, don't forget to save your game. You are kind of scaring me, woman. You're scaring me. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Okay. I'm like a little iffy about you right now. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? No. Makes me want to turn off this camera now because yeah. Cause you know she never had a brother in life. Okay. Anyways, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You freaking fourth wall breaking mother. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's see what you've written for today. I'm gonna aim for her next, and then Natsuki, or probably Natsuki because she's the easiest. Even I might screw up like a billion times. Well done, Bree. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. You're like in second place. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much. If it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. You know what? Why not just put all my friends are dead? It happened in the dead of a night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering. I can't read that. I can't read that. I can't read that. Read that. Read that. Of a cocoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the just first time I noticed my strange tendencies. I can't read that part right there. It's so small. It gets smaller. Sweet Jesus. Even though it looks beautiful, but I can't read it. You know what? If I want to rap anymore, I'm going to only do a Sayori. At least I can read it. Because it gets smaller and smaller. I can't. What is this word? What is that? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. I can't read that. Intensing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and urge. The moon cements its phase and effects that much more light onto my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken up following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I can't read that word. brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I can't read that. Can't read that. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas and express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I've seen is two things: knife, blood, cut, 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 knife, bread, feed, raccoon. The raccoon gets excited over a bread that she cut a lot. But hey, sound like she just killed the raccoon and had the bread to herself. Yeah, that's what I think. Her story was pretty dark. Yeah, if take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Bree? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Oh, long word. Okay. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable, and I'm freaking hot. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Nope. Free! God, my voice is gonna kill myself here. I really love your poem. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Does the game end very differently? You know what? There's a camera over there. I should have put it over there more often. That would be freaking awesome. You know what? So far, each poem I wrote is leading to her. So I just have to stretch myself out of the way. I want to know how. Someone told me it is pretty short. I better do next couple days. Try to get Yuri's side, then Natsuki's side. I'm not sure how Monika works because I never see her thing. And she's already the fourth wall breaker. So, what does that tell me? Is she a hacker? Because there are some games like that. Tell me to save my game. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What the fudge? Wah, 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 wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiots. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pet Sayori's head. Hey! Not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Bree, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Well, it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is very long. Bottles. And I think got a little gist of that. This is the one I could actually read. I puff my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbery thing, all rubbing together like a bund of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. But I put it in my bottle. If I make it up the lyrics, that'd be so funny. To keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the bottles, happy thoughts, and bottles in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after dream. Friend after friend. More bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. What the fudge is that saying? Anyways, exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and scrapping and scrapping. Okay, get my mind out the gutter. This is what it's telling me. It says right here, night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. I'm really thinking dirty. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and scrapping. I'm gonna shut up and just leave that alone. the one that got me night to night. Deeper and deeper fingers go. No idea. Anyways, finally, all done. I open up and I come into my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another. Hold them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I'm not reading that again. That's too. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Ow, my freaking knee. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Do you believe in magic? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. And did I skip one?
Yeah, reading's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
I should throw a mercy voice on her. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, I know who to show it to. This is my last person.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I guess really say it's any better either.
Phew. Huh?
You what?
Oh, well, anything that isn't train wreck, like, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical person ever. Couple seconds. Ah, my camera's gone. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. I got my camera back on. It's just like poof. Okay. Back what I was doing. I had to check on it just in case it didn't go gone. Bye. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what make you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's something tells me not to get completely missed the point.
Come to think of it,
This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Oh, wait a minute. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Oh, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Boom. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, Vicky, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to tell the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends just start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has the other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spiders, lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain the complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poems was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, and I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm not gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today. If everyone could come sit in front of the class, room. Is this about a festival? Well, sort of. Ah! Why do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just in a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during an event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for an event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori putting it all on the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Oh, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So, it's best to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone. Expected face. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be a death to me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the next main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. That'll help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebooks a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem? The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. If anyone judge me, I'm gonna kill him. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? A glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? Sayori? I'll go next.
Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiety glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of His Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why she's suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates. You say, oh my Jesus. See, I'm a terrible reader. If you feel good about reading, you do it, because I suck. No, not, I'm terrible. I hate reading. That's what I meant to say. With perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Here it keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is done. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's a poem. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see, I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it coming from Yuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said, likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Pre liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well.
Oh, my back.
They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Pre. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Pre lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem's called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little, while she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Trust me, I think I got used to her rhymes. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what's like now.
make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. So, I'd like to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Alright, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make us such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Bree. You don't really have to say it. Whatever, let's go.
I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I hate choices. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there because I can't think what to pick right now. Can I say this? Yeah, I could. So, anyways, I'm not gonna choose that right now because I do not know what I want to pick. So, if you enjoyed this video, crush the like button below, and I hope we are destined to see you in the next video. And comment below if you think my reading sucks, even it does, and pick who should I decide to walk home with in the future. So, sorry, you probably don't like my ugly face anymore. So, peace out, partners. Yes, crush that like button. Crush it.